steel titans of the highway once stood, tall with flat faces and commanding glass panes, the unmistakable silhouette of the American Cabover truck. For decades, these machines dominated freight corridors. Born from necessity in the mid-20th century, when strict overall length laws in the United States demanded a compact design that maximized trailer space. From the early Kenworth K100 and Peterbilt 352 to the Brockway and Freightliner, giants of the 1960s and 70s, Cabovers became the kings of efficiency, offering maneuverability in crowded cities and more cargo space within tight regulations. Their boxy stance and upright seating gave drivers a unique view of the road, one that became iconic in trucking culture. The turning point arrived in the early 1980s, when federal length restrictions were relaxed, allowing conventional long-nosed trucks to return in full force. Suddenly, fleets and drivers had the option of more comfortable rigs. Without sacrificing trailer space, the advantages of conventionals became clear: easier engine access, smoother rides due to longer wheelbases, improved safety in collisions, and larger sleeper cabs that made long-haul life less punishing. Cabovers, while still functional, could not compete with the comfort, maintenance, ease, and prestige of conventionals. Even though models like the FLB and Kenworth K100E tried to modernize with updated aerodynamics and refined interiors, the market had already shifted, and by the late 1990s, production for us Cabovers had essentially vanished. Under their skins, these trucks carried a wide array of engines, from Detroit diesel two-strokes to Cummins big cams and later with horsepower figures ranging from 250 to over 500, depending on specification and year. They were rugged machines that powered America's logistics boom, but their cramped cabs, heat, noise, and service difficulties sealed their fate when drivers gained better options. Compared with European and Australian markets, where Cabovers remained popular due to tight road networks and length restrictions, American operators simply had no practical reason to continue favoring them. Today, surviving Cabovers are cherished collectibles and working classics. Restored examples of Kenworth K100s or Peterbilt 362s can fetch anywhere from $40,000 to over $100,000, depending on condition and modifications, often appearing at shows where nostalgia meets chrome, against modern conventionals like the latest Peterbilt 579 or Freightliner Cascadia. These vintage Cabovers stand as reminders of an era where necessity dictated design. The story of why America stopped making Cabovers is less about failure and more about evolution, a shift driven by regulation, comfort, and practicality. Be part of our growing community. Share your experiences and memories of these legends, and ride with us as we uncover more stories from the golden highway age where innovation, endurance, and passion define the trucking world.